everyone, hope you're good. I'm back at work today at Walthamstow Wetlands and oh my goodness, it is teeming with life. Spring is finally here. You see kingfishers, there's swans just here, grey-lag geese, there's butterflies everywhere as well, and the bees are out. I'm super excited for today. So about 2 years ago, I started using social media to show my friends and family what I do at work. I think it gained a lot of momentum because I'm so enthusiastic about everything I see. Found a spider. Oh my God, it's eating a wasp. It's mad. I was born and raised in Croydon, South London. I come from a refugee background. My parents came here from South America. I think people are really surprised when they see someone like me talking about wildlife.
The songthrush right now is going ham.
It seems like a contradiction trying to connect people to nature through social media, but in fact, it's such a powerful tool.
Let me tell you something about pigeons, yeah? They're super loving. In fact, they also pair for life. Give respect to the pigeons.
I definitely get people who doubt my knowledge in wildlife. I don't think a lot of people even know that I have a degree in zoology. But I think it's just that misconception that young people or people from a low socioeconomic background or that sound like me or look like me don't know much about nature, but we do.
So this is a poplar hawk moth. Really beautiful moth. It looks like it has shoulder pads to be.
I'm one of the rangers here at Walthamstow Wetlands. My role is essentially just connecting people to wildlife, visitor engagement, getting people excited about nature. I think people will be really surprised by how biodiverse a site like this can be with so much urbanness around it. Yet, nature perseveres. You can see a pair of Egyptian geese with kind of like brown eyeshadow around their eyes. They're actually ornamental geese, so they're not native to here. They're just brought over to look good, really. I can also see tufted duck in the distance, which is also a treat to see. Really lovely diving ducks. I used to just overlook them and used to think they all look the same. But once I started birding, I realised there are so many different types of ducks. There's just something everywhere you look. A lot of these birds here that you can see have just come to this site specifically to breed for spring. Love is in the air. They're so cute. There's cormorant flying over, look. They're social nesters, so they like to nest in colonies. And you can see that here. You can see how close the nests are together, literally on top of each other. You can see how the floor is stripped bare. And that's because their guano is so acidic, it just kind of kills everything that's underneath. And that sounds bad, but this is just natural. They breed, they poo. It's just a cycle of life. You can see a grey heron. It's huge. Their wingspans are actually about 6 foot. It's bigger than me. Grey herons are a really good example of urban wildlife, and wildlife that's just easily overlooked because you can spot them at your local pond or in a river.
And we're lucky enough to have our own breeding colony here at the reserve. Today, I'll be joining licence ringer Paul Roper and the team as we venture to Heron Island to ring any chicks we can find. The population here has been in decline, so by doing this, we can keep track of their movements and learn more about their distribution.
I love herons. I feel like they look a little bit grumpy, but that's really not their personality. They're just magical. This will be my second time doing heron ringing.
So, Caroline, you've got 96.
I'm so excited we've managed to find 3 herons. It feels so nice to have it in my hand. We think they're about a few weeks old, so now we're going to ring them. Paul's going to help me ring mine.
Then we're going to put this metal ring, so the numbers are facing up. Squeeze it till they touch. And these are very, very hard rings.
They are.
So you may struggle to close these.
I forgot to do my press-ups this morning.
So that's it. So that's touched, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes round and round
nice.
and up and down the leg.
They won't even feel it.
Just like wearing a wristwatch.
Yeah, perfect. All blinked up.
If you don't believe that birds came from dinosaurs...
Look at that.
Look at the baby herons.
Yeah.
And they're all ringed, all colour ringed up, so they're ready to go back in the nest.
Getting so close to these beautiful beings feels like an honour. If you know where to look, there's a lot of wildlife that can be found. I think urban communities find it really difficult on knowing how to connect with nature. I mean, that's why I love my job, because especially in the city, a lot of people could be quite disconnected. It comes down to not even knowing that these type of spaces exist in the heart of London. I hope for me that we see people who care more about nature. I think it's like take the focus off wildlife and more people connected to wildlife, because then that will benefit both.